That's it. Okay. Okay, hi guys.
Hi.
I'm Angelica.
And I'm Laila.
And today we're going to talk a little bit about the MFI, or the Monthly Fundraising Initiative, which is a program that I founded last year. And Laila is our ambassador of planning.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so basically our club focuses on raising funds for causes that are mostly overshadowed or not talked about enough, which need our help. So Angelica decided to found this club, to found this club for this reason, since we don't have, any other initiatives at school currently that focus on this.
Yeah, I thought it was really important for us to have a program that focused on fundraising exclusively, because while there's a lot of like clubs and societies that do think about fundraising, it's never really a focus, and it's important to integrate service in our community as much as possible. So the MFI, and I'm sure like a lot of you have heard this before, but the MFI has three main goals. The first is to fundraise, to lend our support to the causes that we're supporting through money. So showing financial support and our presence and in the issue. And the second goal that we have is to inform. We want people to be aware of the issue, because a lot of time, like we're focusing on issues that are talked about less.
Exactly.
Because we want people to be aware that there's not only the big problems in the world, that there's tiny problems that maybe are shadowed by the bigger problems. Maybe they're integrated.
Not known about.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we want to inform. And the last thing that we want to do is to help our community have fun. So, Laila, do you want to talk about that?
Yes. So basically, our first event of the year and ever was a Waffle Stand, which was very successful. We did it last Friday on a game day, which really attracted a lot of people, a lot of kids, parents, teachers, everyone, which helped us to raise the most money we could. And thank God we have a lot of members that we recruited over the summer and this past week to join our club and to help us in the future events that we'll plan. In fact, we have 17 members, mostly seniors now, but we're trying to get new people and freshmen, sophomores, and juniors for our few next years, which we plan. We're hoping that they'll continue this club.
Yeah. So let's talk about how the clubs came about. So I mentioned that I wanted to integrate fundraising initiatives in the school community. This happened because Laila and I are both part of the Spanish Honor Society. Mm-hmm. And last year we really tried to work on integrating the Spanish culture into our community. And we did a lot of fundraising to the Sant'Egidio as well. But I noticed how every single time we're doing fundraising, we're always funding for the same associations, for the same causes. And although I think it's important to show sustained support and consistent support, it's also important to show that we're aware of a wide range of issues that are international and that englobe us and connect us all as people. So that's how the idea of a fundraising initiative that doesn't just focus on one issue, but rather on a wide range of issues came about.
And especially because in many honor societies or other clubs, whenever they do fundraising, they do sometimes donate, but sometimes they just don't, and they keep the funds for the club, which is good, obviously, but sometimes it is good to break the circular flow of money coming from the same community into our AOSR community, and to actually help other people since we can.
Right. All right. So basically, the cause that we sustained this month that Laila mentioned before is bullying. We decided that we wanted to do a waffle stand to sustain bullying, because a waffle stand is really something that anyone can interact with. Obviously, if you're elementary schooler, middle schooler, or high schooler, everyone loves waffles. Okay, so let's be real. Everyone loves waffles. So
toppings that would be, wide range of toppings that we offered. So I think was successful.
It was
Yeah.
successful because I remember, so like I told Laila this anecdote before, but basically I had people setting up the waffle stand before I got out of class because I had an econ class, so I obviously I couldn't, skip the class. So I was upstairs and I had a couple people setting up and making the first batch of
Wow.
mix. And I came downstairs and it was 3:21, 29. It wasn't even 3:30 yet. And there was just like a crowd of middle schoolers all around the waffle stand. And I think there was a couple elementary schoolers too.
Oh,
And
really?
it was crazy. I did not
Mhm.
expect it to be so successful. I mean, we were
Mhm.
pretty cheap. Like we
Yeah, we
were
were cheap. It was
like
like €1.50 for the waffle, and then toppings like 20 cents each, which I think is actually good because
it's the right
more
amount.
revenue.
Exactly. It's just the right amount. And people had a lot of fun with it. Like we had people
Yeah.
coming back like 3, 4 times. Like they
Yes.
definitely enjoyed it. So that was
And
nice. That was really
especially because
nice.
like they knew that it was for like charity and a good cause. Like they just like it was nice. They felt good about like eating and donating.
Exactly. And we also had a lot of fun too. Like the people that were behind at the stand, shout out to Maddie for making all the waffles and just sticking
Yes.
around the whole time, even when it wasn't her shift.
Thank you,
Um,
Maddie.
yeah, thank you, Maddie. We had a lot of fun. We were just so involved in like cooking and then taking the orders and just it was a real mess by the time it was like 6.
But it was
But it
fun.
was fun. It
And then
was a
we
lot
got
of
to eat
fun.
some too.
But nobody was supposed to know that.
For our
But
hard
yeah,
work.
exactly. We deserved it. But I mean, it just I love how these initiatives just tie people together all around.
Yes,
Like
definitely.
it's not only like the people who enjoy
Who
the
are like,
waffles, it's
or who
us
you
too.
are friends with, like everyone, teachers, like staff members, little kids, other like also like the opponent team. I think
Yeah,
bought some.
yeah. So
Yes,
many people came by. It
exactly.
was really, really nice.
Hmm.
Um, and it was so successful, eh, which means that the next month people are going to be more aware of the activity
Exactly.
that we're going to do, which is amazing.
And we ended up with like €388,
Yes, it was. We made a lot of
and
money.
100% of it obviously
Well,
went to the
the
kids,
the Kid Power
the
International,
Kid Power International for
which is
anti-bullying.
yeah, a nonprofit for anti-bullying. I'm
Mhm.
thinking next month we probably want to do something. I mean, I think people really enjoyed the food, the make your own
Yes.
waffle stand, but maybe next month we want to do something that's not related to food. I mean, bake sales usually make you like gain a lot of profit because people like eating. Okay,
That's
food's
true.
food's a nice thing. Food's one of the best things in life.
True.
But I
Especially
mean,
because we made them. Like it's not like pre-cooked or
yeah,
anything. We
exactly.
actually
We're
like made
freshly made
them.
on the spot. And but at the same time, it's also nice to vary with the activities.
Yeah.
So we're going to let out the news of what our next initiative will be briefly. We still
Hmm.
have to discuss and talk about it with our other members. Um, but they're going to
Yes.
be out for the volleyball European Championships this week. So we're going to talk
Cool.
about it next week.
Hmm.
Um, but
And please
yeah,
watch the volleyball championships and
yes,
show your
please do.
support.
Show your support. And so yeah, the next event is probably not going to be related to food. But if we do end up like it's not forced, like we could also end up relating to food, but like we'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll let
We'll
you
see.
know.
We'll let you know. Okay.
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 So thank you for
Thank
watching, and I
you.
hope you help us. If I hope you like show your support again for the MFI Foundation, and have a nice day.
Yeah, have a nice day.
Bye.
Have a good one. Bye.
Awesome.